Here are some of the best resources to find free data sets for your next data project. And each one gets better and better as they go, leading up to number 7, which I think is the best. If I ever need a data set, Kaggle is the first place I'm checking, just because it has so many different data sets and is so easy to use. I love that it has a search bar right here that allows you to search for different things. It also has filters that allows you to do it off of the min and max file size, the file types, different licenses, usability, and what it's actually about. For example, if you want to do a project on, say, pigs, you type in the word pig and see all the different data sets that pop up: guinea pig detection, worldwide meat consumption, farm animals, so on and so forth. Super simple, but very useful. And like I said, it's my number one resource when I'm trying to find data myself. Number 2 is data.world. This is a great database of different data sets that's very similar to Kaggle, where, as you can see, they have over 130,000 data sets available. I really like that they have these tags over here on the left-hand side. So for instance, if you're interested in animal husbandry, or if you're interested in the census data, or maybe you're more interested in geospatial data, you can just click there. Of course, they also have the search bar here at the top. So if you're interested in, say, something like soccer, you can just search there and see the available data sets in the results. Number 3 is actually on Reddit. Did you know that there is a subreddit called r/datasets? And this is where you can go and ask for data sets and give data sets. It's basically a normal Reddit subthread with different conversations and forums going on. Now, I will always say when I talk about Reddit, your mileage may vary based off of what you see on Reddit. Some stuff's going to be really useful and other stuff might not be as useful. This one is obviously not as robust as Kaggle or data.world because there's not really a search or filters to go through, but you can do different things like sort by the top of the last today or the last all time. It looks like the most upvoted post is right here from 9 years ago, where they said, "I have publicly available Reddit comments for search. 1.7 billion comments at 250 gigabytes compressed. Any interest in this?" So this is the type of data you will find on this subreddit. Let's look at one more. Here's the second most popular. I spent the last 8 months during lockdown pouring my soul into a website that allows you to visualize virtually every US company's international supply chain. What products, how much, which factories, and where does Lululemon import from? Very cool. Obviously a lot more human-based and human interaction here, which if that's your thing, check this one out. Okay, the next data set here is awesome, and that's literally the name. It's called Awesome Datasets or Awesome Data, and it is basically a profile here on GitHub that has a bunch of repos of awesome data sets in this README right here. I like this one because it has a table of contents with a bunch of different categories. So if you're into esports, there's esports data. If you're into museums, there's museum data. That one sounds a little boring to me, but hey, if it's your thing, go for it. If you're into cybersecurity, there is different cybersecurity data sets. Let's go ahead and click on one of these. For example, let's say we're interested in the museums. I want to see what type of museum data there is. So it looks like there's the Cooper Hewitt Collection Database, or the Minneapolis Institute of Arts Meta Database, or the Getty Vocabularies. Super interesting. Let's look at one more. I chose physics. One of the things I love about physics and science in general is a lot of those data sets are open source. So for instance, like NASA data is available to everyone. CERN has a bunch of really cool data sets available. I mean, just scroll through all of this. Look how many different data sets that you can find. All the social network data sets, all these social sciences. There's literally so much. If I went through each one of these, this video would be very long. Let's not do that and move to the next one, which is actually the biggest search engine of them all, and that is Google. Yes, not just regular Google, but Google has a specific feature that's a dataset search. You need to go to datasetsearch.research.google.com. And once again, awesome search bar, and it works very similarly to normal Google. Let's say I'm interested in maybe some sort of video game data, maybe something like Halo. We could type in Halo and see what pops up. So on the left-hand side here, you'll have basically different data sets from different websites. You can see that there's some from Kaggle. This one right here is Halo Infinite Angel video game. I'm not super familiar with the video game Halo, but this is from huggingface.co, which I actually know has a bunch of different data sets. We can click on it. It would open up the data set, and here it is. In the search engine, we can also sort and filter by things like different topics, the usage rights, the download format, and of course, if it's free or not, because Google actually does provide a lot of data set options that are paid, which is probably not for this video and not for you. The next data set is for all my super nerds out there, especially you in academia, whether you're trying to get a master's or a PhD, or maybe you're in school right now and you just want some nerdy data. This right here is academic data from Mendeley. Now, if you've never heard of Mendeley before, it's basically like an academic company that does like a lot of publishing and database type things. I used it a lot when I was publishing my first academic paper. That was a while ago though. What's cool is they actually have this data portal that allows you to look up all these different data sets that are being used in these academic papers. When I did my research, I was using machine learning to do something called fault detection. So we can pull that up into the search bar right here and see all of these options for data sets inside of fault detection. Simply click on it right here, and that should give you the data set on the next page, and you would be able to download these. The last resource here is probably the most famous and maybe the most used in actual data science context, and it's the UC Machine Learning Repository. They recently just redid the website, and it looks a lot better than it used to look. This resource is going to have all sorts of different data sets that is mainly used for machine learning, but it doesn't have to be. And these data sets are very well known in the data world. This iris data set, for example, is basically looking at the length and width of petals in different parts of a flower, is probably the most famous data set of all time. But there's also some data sets on here that I think are really interesting, like this wine data set, student performance, online retail, car evaluation. There's a lot. Once again, nice search bar on the left-hand side, as well as all these different ways that you could filter this data set. For example, the number of rows, the number of features. Wow, 3.2 million features, 63 million rows. So there's definitely big data in this resource. And there you have it, 7 free resources to help you find your next data set for your next data project. If you want more websites and more resources that have free data sets, look in the description down below and I will send you a longer list with even better data sets.